Chains are gone, this is death. The gym lights buzz like electric wasps, casting a pale halo across rows of iron, waiting to judge me, break me, or build me. My heartbeat sinks with a low tremor of bass, shaking the walls. It's not music, it's a battle signal. My breathing deepens, my spine straightens, my fists clench as the fire inside me starts simmering again. I'm not here to train, I'm here to ascend. I start with the barbell, a steel shaft icy like grabbing the handle of destiny itself. I load plate slow, each one clacking like a countdown to my rebirth. The warm-up set lives easy, a whisper compared to the roar coming. I add more weight, then more, one more plate in the barbell slightly, as if intimidated. I step under, hands squeezing tight, shoulders wedged in place. My breath sinks, my ribs widen, my eyes sharpen, then I squat. Down into the furnace heat, rising through my quad spine. Brace gravity decline at me like it wants me buried here, but I explode upward, shaking the air. Teeth gritted, lungs burning like wildfire. Rep after rep, the weight refuses to move easily, and I refuse to let it win. The last rep stalls, knees trembling, vision blurring at the edges, but I dig deep. Tap the animal waiting in my gut, roar through my teeth, and force the rep home. I rack the bar with a crash that echoes like thunder rolling across metal mountains. My legs scream, my lungs burn, but my mind sharpens into a blade. Pain doesn't scare me, it summons me. Exit through the furnace with a weak break and the willing rise. Every rep is a rebellion, every breath is a battle cry. Every tremor is truth. I was not born to bend, I was born to rise. Through heat, through pressure, through fire. I climb, I burn, I ascend. Walk to the deadlift platform, legs still quivering, heart pounding like a riot in my chest. The boss sits there quiet but threatening like an old enemy waiting for round two. I chalk my hands, white dust coating my calluses like war paint. My grip locks, my hinges tightens, my hamstrings coil like springs, ready to snap. Then I pull the weight, peeling off the floor with the roar that vibrates through my bones. My spine stays rigid, core bracing like welded steel, boots firing like rockets. The bar reaches my hips, I stand tall, chin high, a warrior with iron in his hands. I let it fall, shaking the earth, to me again and then again. A rhythm of destruction, creation, domination, the iron asks, how deep is your hunger? I answer, deeper than your weight, deeper than your gravity, deeper than your doubt. Lifting me past fear, past limits, past the version of myself that stays small. The fire doesn't hurt and it feels the burn, doesn't scare, it awakens. I rise because rising is all I know. I grab dumbbells heavy enough to make my wrist buckle. Incline press slow, reps controlled, reps ruthless. Chest fibers stretch like tearing fabric, then contract with an explosion of power. My arms tremble, elbows flavors, but I keep pressing. Viking, crushing, forging, drops that follow, turning muscle into the molten steel. I hit those lines that stretch wide and deep. The concoction slice and sharp, the burn spreading like wildfire. But I don't flee flames, I run toward them. Rows follow, seated row, bend over row, T-bar row, and assault on my back till it feels armored. Then biceps curl, strict, vengeful, unforgiving. Nails are up, forearms swell, shoulders twitch under the weight. Chain power, cut the wire, raise the fire, never tire. Fight back, don't hold no slack. Scars like medals, every hit I stack. Cracking knuckles, storming in, locked and loaded, born to win. Chain power breaking through, I got nothing left to lose. Chained power, break the system louder. Chain power breaking through, I've got nothing left to lose. Burn it down, one last breath, chains are gone. This is best. Dark gym, cold air, iron glinting like the eyes of lurking beasts. The music hits, bass thick enough to rattle ribs, snare sharp enough to wake demons. My heart begins to climb, blood rushing like a tide, pulling me into the storm. Tonight is not about practice. Tonight is about dominion. I start with heavy bench press. The bar hangs above me like a question. Are you stronger than yesterday? I grip tight, shoulders pinned back, feet dug in. Lower in the bar, feels like lowering a planet under my chest. Control, tension, pressure. At the bottom, a moment of stillness, quick before the explosion. I press upward, pecs firing like twin engines. Triceps snapping into action, every fiber screaming in unison. To break through resistance. Rep after rep, the bar flows, the strain sharpens. My face twists with the fury that feels ancient. But I push, I win, I rack it with a boom. Pain builds like a storm cloud, but I welcome it as prophecy. The stronger the pain, the louder the truth. I am built for more. Dominate the dark, I don't train in shadows, I dominate them. The weight trembles, my muscles roar, the darkness bends to my will. Every rep is a conquest, every breath is a decree. Every tremor proves one thing: the night belongs to me. I move to wait and pull up, so play dangling from my belt, clanking like shackles I refuse to accept. I pull myself upward, chin clearing the bar lats, flaring wide like wings carving through night. My grip burns, biceps swell, shoulders ignite, but I rise and rise and rise again, carving dominion, 1 inch at a time. Then I grab heavy dumbbells, full renegade rows, core shaking, arms ripping backward, back muscles flexing like coiled serpents under my skin. It hurts, it burns, it builds. The dark doesn't scare me, it fuels me, feeds me shadows, so I can turn them into strength. Dominant in the dark, I am the storm, the hammer, the sovereign of sweat. No weakness survives, no hesitation lies, no fear remains. I rule this room, rep by rep. Battle ropes, necks, thick black serpents, slapping the ground in violent ways. Eyes I would come in slurpees and mouths, JoJo's pulsing ups tight, legs grounding like pillars. I sway and I shake, I tear, I command, then kettlebell swings, hips snapping, core bracing, the bell flicking upward like a meteor rising from the void. Sweat rains, breath shreds, fire spreads through my limbs, but stopping not an option. Not an option. The long strides, carving lines of pain down my quads and gobble squats, heels panic back, straight weight pulling me downward into the darkness. I intend to conquer, rise again through fire, through grit, through stubborn force of will. Then shoulders, presses, raises, burns that feel like branding. My tail scream, but I scream louder. Forearms flare as I grab the bar for shrug. Tick, tightening, trap swelling, each rep swelling, powered into my frame. Damn it, in a dominant in the dark, I claim every shadow, I bend every tattoo, I break every barrier. The night does not swallow me. Swallow me. My spirit stands tall in the echo of thunderous reps, declaring itself unbroken, shaken, undefeated. Lights flicker, music fades, but my fire stays alive, burning like a hidden star beneath my skin. I leave the gym, slow breathing, deep pause, trembling, heart raging with defeating tomorrow. The dark will wait for me again and again. I will rule it. Breaks the number. Team power. Cut the wire. Raise the fire. Never tire. I bite back, don't hold no slack. Scars like medals, every hit I stack. Cracking knuckles, storming in, locked and loaded, on the win. Chain power, breaking through. I got nothing left to lose. Chained power, break the system louder. Chain power, breaking through. I got nothing left to lose. Burn it down. One last breath. Chains are gone. This is death. The room is cold, but my pulse is fire. The lights hum overhead, echoing the restless storm rising inside me. My hands hover over the iron, steel plates stacked like walls between who I was and who I'm about to become. Tonight I don't train to improve, I train to transform, to erupt, to unleash the iron tempest buried in my chest. The pre-workout hits, a sharp spark under my skin, igniting the engine of something primal. I grip the barbells, nulling, biting into my palms like the teeth of some ancient beast. I low play slow, each clank a warning shot to my doubt, my fear, my hesitation. Warm-up reps move smooth like the wind before a storm. But I'm not here to stay calm, I hesitate to rage. I slap more plates onto the bar, then more until the steel bends. Not from weakness, not from anticipation. Squats first, death deep, mind silent, breath steady as a drum roll. I descend into the pit, a place where pain is currency and grit is the only language we spoken. My quads scream, my lungs flare, but my resolve unshakable. I rise with a roar like thunder cracking through fog. Rep at the rep, the storm inside me grows, spilling into every fiber, every breath, every heartbeat. The final rep hits, knees trembling, vision tripping like molten steel. But I grind through the agony, claiming triumph with a violent exhale as I rack the bar like slamming a door on weakness. The fire spreads, the weight didn't crush me, it crowned me. The platform waits quiet and sinister, as if doubting I can weather its storm. I chalk up, hands turning ghost white, the color of warriors walking into their fate. Grip tight, back brace, core locked in. I pull, the weight leaves the ground with the slow violence of tectonic plates. Shifting my hamstrings, ignite, my spine locks into steel. My hips drive through as if kicking down the gates of destiny. The bar reaches my thighs, I stand tall, uptight and forced by pressure. I drop it, the echo go booming like distant artillery fire. Again and again, each rep carving deeper strength into the stone of my being. My breath shakes, my muscles quake, but my will flawless, diamond bulletproof. It's the iron tempest, I don't hide from the storm, I become it. Pain is fuel, pressure is purpose, heat is heritage. Every limit that rises falls before me. The bell presses now, heavy as ambition. Each red stretch like tearing open the sky. Drop sets hit, weights falling, burn climbing, strength rising, then chest flies, fiber by fiber. The burn spreads like a wildfire, eating through dead forests. I chase the pain, because the pain chases greatness. Rose next, T-bar bent over, cable each pulling motion, stacking armor across my back like blade after blade. The battle for steel, biceps curls follow, strict, slow, merciless. The pump hits like a tidal wave, and I let it drown me in its glorious state. Dry cementers, press down, skull crushers, dips, a symphony of fire conducted by discipline. Leg press for volume, cows until the burn feels volcanic. Shoulders tight, or race carving sharp lines across the battlefield. But my frame shrugs, straps in like mountains core, not just for strength. Hear the thunder, no more slumber, rage inside. breaks the number. Chain power, cut the wire, raise the fire, never tire. I bite back, don't hold no slack. Scars like medals, every hit I stack. Cracking knuckles, storming in, locked and loaded, wanna win. Chain power, breaking through, got nothing left to lose. Chain, louder. Chain power, breaking through. I got nothing left to lose. Chain, break the system louder. Chain power, breaking through. I got nothing left to lose. Burn it down, one last breath. Chains are gone, this is death. The warm-up track fades. The real beat drops, heavy, violent, earth-shaking. Something inside me switches on, a spark turns into lightning, lightning turns into fury. Tonight the gym isn't a room, it's an arena. I grip the pull-up bar, hands chalk, shoulders tight. I hang for a moment, feeling gravity challenge me. It pulls down, but my rage pulls harder. I explode upward, chin clearing the bar, lats flaring like wings of a rising beast. Lower slow, rise fast. Lower slow, every rep slices deeper into my back. Shredding weakness, melting power. My grip tightens, even as it burns, because strength isn't built in comfort, it's built in fire. Breath sharp, arms heavy, but the fury inside screams louder than the fatigue creeping in. I'm not stopping, not now, not ever. Rage through the reps that I break down every barrier with the pulse of a storm. My body trembles, but my will stays unshaken. I push, I grind, I run through the burn until the reps send me back. This is my battlefield, these are my weapons, and rage is my fuel. Loading plates until the machine looks like it might collapse. I sit down, brace myself, and drive the sled launches upward as my quads scream like molten wires, tearing apart, tearing apart. As some lower spinning by. Lower slow, the weight crushes downward, testing my reason. Drive again, my legs explode like cannons firing into the night. Burn, it's savage, the pressure is overwhelming, but this is where transformations happen, where pain becomes progress. I keep pushing rep after rep until my legs feel like breaking, but they don't, cause I won't. The music peaks, the gym vibrates, my pulse becomes a battlefield drum, hammering louder than doubt. I breathe fire and rise again, break through the breath, every movement powered by defiance. If I'm not, I don't live to look strong, I lift up, become strong. The reps climb calm, the rage climbs higher. I become the storm that lifts and comes strong. Come, the rage climbs higher. I become the storm that refuses to fade. I grab a kettlebell, swinging it like a blazing meteor, cutting through the darkness. Hip snap, core locks, the kettlebell locks upward, the perfect union of power and purpose. My grip burns, my lungs heave, but I swing again, 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 until my entire body shakes from the violence of the movement. Everything the weight fears. Right, the fire grows, the strength compounds, the storm intensifies. I crush the last reps with a roar that tears to the noise. This is more than training, this is ascension. I set the kettlebell down, out legs shaking, breath broken. cut the wire, blaze a fire, never tire. A bite back, don't hold no slack. Scars like medals, every hit I stack. Cracking knuckles, storming in, locked and loaded, born to win. Chain power, breaking through. I got nothing left to lose. Chain, break the system loud. Chain, break the system loud. Burn it down, one last breath. Chains are gone, this is death. Thick, a mix of metal sweat, echoing bass and the unspoken promise that tonight someone is going to evolve. My hands brush across the cold iron like touching the spine of a sleeping dragon. Its weight is real, its challenge ancient, and I am here to awaken it. The beat pulses through the walls, vibrating through my ribs, turning my heartbeat into a war drum. Every step toward the rack feels like marching into destiny. Tonight, nothing is enough. My fingers wrap the barbell, knuckles whitening, forearms tightening like coiled cables. I brace, inhale deeply and descend into the squat as if I'm sinking into the core of the earth. The bar digs into my chest, crushing, demanding, testing, but the fire inside my chest burns hotter than the pressure. I rise slow, grinding, not like shaking like forged steel under strain. The weight threatens to break me, but I'm up to red. I bury weakness under the force of my will. The burn grows monstrous, but I grind deeper, because pain isn't an enemy tonight. It's the gatekeeper to the version of me I haven't met yet. And I will meet him, even if it takes everything. Blood, fire, momentum, I ignite from the inside out. A blaze ripping through muscles, so in doubt I push through the friction, through the pressure, through the noise inside my head that whispers enough. No, not enough, never enough. Home some carries me raw. Fingers rip the Bible, makeable. Losing snared like them sold them TV limitation. Addicted by the lady, who's big and won't miss the bar. Steering, they gon' play on the hills. The bar digs into my traps, crushing, demanding, testing. But the fire inside my chest burns hotter than the pressure. I rise, slow grinding, violent, legs shaking like forged steel under strain. The weight threatens to break me, but my spirit refuses to heal her. Back to red, vibrant weakness under the force of my will. The burn grows monstrous, but I grind deeper, because pain isn't an enemy tonight. It's the gatekeeper to the version of me I haven't met yet. And we'll meet it if it takes everything. Blood, fire, momentum, like knife from the inside out. A blaze ripping through muscle and doubt. I push through the friction, through the pressure, through the noise inside my head that whispers enough, not enough, never enough. Momentum carries me raw, furious, unbreakable, and I become the wildfire that consumes every limitation. Deadlifts and scraping against the bar, feet rooted like stone pillars. The barbell rises with the fury that screams through my hamstrings and lower back. My breath explodes out, hands gripping so hard the knurling bites into my palms. The weight climbs inch by inch and second by second. Again, a test will disguise as an exercise. At the top I lock out, shoulders back, chest forward, eyes burning straight into the mirror, as if they're my reflection to deny who I'm becoming. I drive the weight, the ground shakes and so do I. But I pick it up again and again and again, until the line between pain and power blurs into something primal and unstoppable. Oh, my pulse roars, sweat streams down my face, but the fire inside keeps demanding more fuel. to torment, because in that agony lies separation. Every moment, every step is a declaration. Background bells heavy enough to scare a weaker version of me, but that version died long ago. Walking lunges, each step forward a strike, each drop into the lunge a blow against this edge, and my legs quiver, my shoulders ache, my core burns like molten metal, but I march forward as if carrying the weight of a kingdom on my back. The gym disappears, the people disappear, everything disappears except the fire inside and the iron in my hands. I drop the dumbbells, breathing like a beast, cornered but I'm broken. Next is the bench press, I lie down, feeling the bench press pad like a stone altar of a forgotten temple. I unrack the bar, the weight descending toward my chest like a meteor falling from the sky. I catch it, control it, force it back upward with a roaring power that rips through my drive. Hear the thunder, no more slumber. Rage inside breaks the number. Take power, cut the wire, raise the fire, never tire. I bite back, don't hold no slack. Scars like medals, every hit I stack. Cracking knuckles, storming in, locked and loaded, on the win. Take power, breaking through. I got nothing left to lose. Chained, power. Break the system. Louder, louder. Chain power, breaking through. I got nothing left to lose. Burn it down, one last breath. Chains are gone, this is death. The gym trembles under the roar of the subwoofer. A low thunder rolling across concrete floors like a storm crawling closer. My hands hover above the barbell, not touching, just feeling its gravity. Its demand, a silent challenge. The scent of metal, chalk and ambition blends in through the air like a ritual incense. Every life flickers with energy, casting sharp shadows across my shoulders, as if the room itself recognizes what comes next. Tonight is not about counting reps. Tonight is not about finishing a work. Tonight is about ascending, about rising through the chaos that tries to hold me down. I crack my knuckles, tighten my belt, exhale everything. We can step into the storm. The iron storm begins with squats, the foundation of those who seek power. I load the plates slowly, deliberately, each one falling onto the bar with the thunderclap that echoes through my bones. My hands grip the cold iron, feeling the scars of 1,000 lifters before me. I look at the bar, letting it crush into my chest like the weight of an entire world. But the sun is controlled, knees tracking, chest tall, lungs compressed by the universe. But as I reach the bottom, a spark erupts behind my ribs. I drive upward, veins bursting, eyes blazing, legs trembling, but unbroken. The weight pushes back, but I push harder. Rep after brutal rep, I rise through layers of fatigue like climbing a staircase out of hell. The fire spreads through my quads, flooding into my glutes, burning down my spine. But pain is the language of ascension, and tonight I speak it fluently. I rinse through ascension, I rise through the storm, breaking gravity's chain, shattering the fear that tries to whisper in my ear. My heartbeat becomes lightning, my breath becomes thunder, and my will becomes a hurricane that nothing can contain. I ascend into fire, into pressure, into strength unimagined. Deadlifts, the true measure of grit. I approach the bar like confronting destiny, lowering my hips, forget where pain ends and determination begins. My pulse roars, chalk dust floats like snow in battle, but I don't stop, I don't stall, I don't doubt, I only ascend. I heard Starbucks sensing, my lungs blaze in the firestorm. My eyes lock into the mirror with the fury of a warrior reborn. I rise beyond exhaustion, beyond comfort, beyond every limit I once believed was real. Tonight I evolve. I grab kettlebells heavy enough that the old version of me would've feared them, but that version is dead. Kettlebell snatches, a violent dance, a force and precision. The bells explode overhead, my hips firing like pistons, my core braced like steel armor. Every swing sends a shock through my shoulders and forearms, but I hold on, I always hold on, because storms do not retreat, storms advance. I move to bench, press the altar of power, lie beneath the bar, staring up at the ceiling as if looking into a night sky folded of unrealized potential. I unrack the weight, arms bending, chest stretching, bar lowering like a falling star. I press up, breathing fire, feeling muscle fibers tearing, rebuilding to something harder than iron. Rep after rep, the storm inside me intensifies. Breaks the number. Chain power. Cut the wire. Raise the fire. Never tire. I bite back, don't hold no slack. Scars like medals, every hit I stack. Cracking knuckles, storming in. Locked and loaded, born to win. Chain power, breaking through. I got nothing left to lose. Chain power, breaking through. I got nothing left to lose. Chain power, break the system louder. Chain power, breaking through. I got nothing left to lose. Chain power, breaking through. I got nothing left to lose. Burn it down, one last breath. Chains are gone, this is death. Gravity is a law, but tonight I'm here to break it. The gym speakers thunder, sending tremors through the floor as the lights flicker like sparks in a forge. I stretch my fingers, roll my shoulders, and breathe in the electric air that only exists where iron and ambition collide. Tonight I am not lifting weights, I am lifting destiny. I start with pull-ups, pure, raw, unforgiving. I grip the bar, feeling every ridge of metal. Cut into my calloused palms, I hang. A moment of silence, a moment of defiance. Then I explode up, porching, breaking past the bar like a rocket clawing against gravity. My lats ignite, my biceps core like steel ropes, and every rep feels like a rebellion against the limits buried in my muscles. I lower slowly, controlling the descent, forcing in my body to bow to my command. Rep after rep, the burn becomes volcanic, but I keep rising through it. My breath sharpens, my body shakes, but my mind sharpens into a blade, cutting through fatigue with a single truth. I did not come here to fail. It's in beyond gravity, I rise through resistance, tearing through rising from the depths of the earth. My shoulders ignite fire spreading through my deltoids. With every rep that pushes the sky farther away, the bar trembles as gravity fights back, but my spirit roars louder. I lock out lower the bar with slow cruelty and press again. A relentless cycle of suffering and domination. The music drops harder, sweat drips down my temples. My hands shake with adrenaline, but I hold the line, because strength isn't built by ease but by end. Ascendium gravity, every breath of a rebellion, every breath of vow. I rise, I push, I conquer the weight that expected me to kneel. I do not kneel, I do not kneel. Kettlebell swings next, the movement of a warrior, the rhythm of a storm. I swing the bell, hips snapping like thunder, core tightening like a fortress. The kettlebell arcs through the air like a comet breaking orbit. My lungs burn, my grip screams, my legs tremble, but I swing it again and again and again, until the line between motion and madness fades into pure momentum. Then planks, but not ordinary planks. These are battle planks. I tighten my core, squeeze every fiber until my mind feel like shattered glass reforming into the mat. My babbles bite into the mat. My back stays flat. My breath strains with every passing second, like time is trying to break me. But I hold, because I can, because I must, because gravity cannot crush what refuses to bow. Sweat from my brow and stare into the mirror, not at who I am, but at who I'm becoming. Gravity may pull, but my spirit pulls harder, and so I rise, I rise, I rise. Breaks the number.
Chain power, cut the wire. Raise a fire. Never fire. I bite back, don't hold no slack. Scars like medals, every hit I stack.
Cracking knuckles, storming in, like loaded, born to win.
Chain power, breaking through. I got nothing left to lose. Chain power, break the system louder. Chain power, breaking through. I got nothing left to lose.
Burn it down, one last breath. Chains are gone, this is death. The first beat is like a punch to the ribs, deep bass vibrating through the walls and up my spine. I roll my neck, shake out my arms, and feel that familiar switch flip, the one that turns. I'll try into I will. Mirrors flash with reflections of strangers, but I'm not here to watch anyone else. I'm here to write another chapter in the story of my own resilience.
Some people talk about motivation, I'm here to manufacture it. I strap into the rowing machine for a brutal warm-up. Hands gripping the handle, feet locked into the pads like I'm bolted to the earth. I'm bolted to the earth. I drive with my legs lean back, pull the handle to my chest and watch the numbers climb. Each stroke sends fire through my quads and last long, filling with jet fuel instead of air. The fan was louder, faster, the resistance growing as if the machine itself doesn't want to keep up with me. Sweat forms a line along my brow, slides down the bridge of my nose, drops onto the rail like the first raindrops of a storm. By the time I finish, my pulse is racing, chest heaving, but the real work is just getting started. I wipe the sweat, not to get clean, but to clear my vision. I didn't come here to coast at the edge of comfort. I came to slam into the wall and then walk through it. Curry in every rep, no half effort, no soft set, no lazy last three. I pour all the anger, all the doubt, all the you can't voices into the bar, into the dumbbells, into the machine. Every rep is a strike, every set is a storm. I don't just lift the weight, I attack it. I move to dumbbell shoulder presses, grabbing heavy pairs that make my old self shake his head in disbelief. I sit tall, put my feet and kick the dumbbells up to shoulder level. Press the weights rise overhead, triceps firing, delts screaming, core bracing to keep my spine in line. Lower slow, feeling every millimeter of tension bite deeper into my muscles. Press again and again until my arms shake. Overload, a circus about to spark. By the last few reps, I'm grinding, face twisted, breath breaking into ragged gas. But I don't stop until the set is truly over. Now when it hurts, when it's finished, I rest the dumbbells on my knees, elbows throbbing, shoulders lit up like electrical fires. The easy thing would be to call it enough, but enough never built anyone's best body. I stand up at side raises, turn fatigue into fuel. Every lift up person's off me. You had your time, you had your excuses, I'm done listening. I squeeze each contraction, control every descent, and let the fury drive precision, not chaos. This isn't flailing, this is destruction. I'm the fool I used to be. I grab the battle ropes, thick heavy snaking across the floor like two giant vipers waiting to be tamed. I plant my feet wide and slightly and start slamming waves down the length of the ropes. They crack against the ground in fast violent bursts, each slam synced with a shout inside my more. Shoulders Eric knife, forearms pump, core tightens like a steel drum. I switch to alternating waves, then power slams and circles, forward, backward, burning every last drop of energy from muscle groups I'd eaten, even though we're still awake. When my arms feel like falling off, I give the ropes 10 more seconds just to prove I'm in charge. The timer beeps, I let the ropes fall, hands buzzing from the impact, heart pounding loud enough to drown out the music. I pace in small circles. Cut the wire. Raise a fire. Never tire. I bite back, don't hold no slack. Scars like medals, every hit I stack. Cracking knuckles, storming in, locked and loaded, born to win. Chain power, break the system louder. Chain power, breaking system louder. Burn it.
the system louder, louder. Chain, power. Break it, system louder. Chain, power. Break the system louder. Burn it down. One last breath. Chains are gone. This is death. The moment I step into the gym, the world narrows to a single purpose. Music blasts through the speakers, shaking the walls like a beast pounding on its cage. The scent of rubber mats and metal plates fills my lungs like oxygen mixed with adrenaline. I tie my shoes tight, wrap my wrists and crack my neck. Not out of habit, but out of ritual tonight. I don't just train, I resurrect the beast inside me. I start with rows, harsh and forgiving. Pulling the weight with my torso as if dragging a reluctant enemy closer. My lats flare, my grip tightens, my core braces like tempered steel. A trap slams fire through my back, each contraction a reminder that strength is earned. Never giving, sweat drips from my brow, but I keep pulling, shoulder blades squeezing, elbows tucking, lungs permanent with fury. The weight is heavy, but my hunger is heavier. I feel the switch flip, that moment where struggle becomes power and effort becomes instinct. The beast is waking. These were the lessons I wrote through resistance, tearing through doubt, feeding the fire that rebels with everything. My heartbeat thunders, my breath is shot, premise, my muscles ignite. It disappears again. The beast inside rises again. Biceps next, but not simple curls. Hammer curls with dumbbells thick enough to intimidate anyone not prepared to evolve. I lift them, wrist lock, arms burning like molten steel. Each curl is a strike, each rep a declaration. My veins rise, my shoulders tighten, my shoulders tighten, my forearms throb, but I don't stop. The beast doesn't stop. The music hits a heavier drop. My eyes narrow, weakness fades, instinct takes over. These weak illusions, I break the walls built by exhaustion, shattering limitation and shit that tries to stand in my path tonight. I don't just go strong, I become unstoppable. I move to slip pushes the ultimate test of will. I ditch me to the flick the floor, lean forward and drive the sled like a battering ram. Legs burning, lungs screaming, but I keep pushing each step a battle, each meter a victory. The beast is fully awake now. Nothing can chain it. Battle with a primal grip that unleashes storm of flames that shake the ground beneath me. Wave crash of the ropes, gripping like the heartbeat of a giant. My shoulders burn, my grip tightens as my pulse accelerates into a frenzy controlled chaos. The ropes obey my fury, snapping against the floor like thunder ripping the sky. These weak sessions, I transit exhaustion, rising on waves of adrenaline. My body shakes, my vision narrows, my lungs blaze, but I roar louder, push harder, fight stronger. Because tonight I resurrect a version of my that fears nothing. The gym finally quiets, but the beast does not sleep. It waits within me, patient, hungry, relentless. Tomorrow, I'll feed it again, and I'll rise, even stronger. Ready. Hit the thunder, no more slumber, raging sad. Breaks the number. Chain power, cut the wire, raise a fire, never tire. I bite back, don't hold no slack. Scars like medals, every hit I stack. Cracking knuckles, storming in, locked and loaded, born to win. Chain power, breaking through. I got nothing left to lose. Chained, power, break the system louder. Chain power, break the fire, nothing left to lose. One last breath, chains are gone, this is death. The gym lights glare like a sun forged from steel. My shadow stretches long behind me, following every step like a warrior spirit. My breath is slow, controlled, preparing for the chaos I'm about to unleash. Tonight I don't come here to train, I come here to break the version of me that thought yesterday was enough. I grab the barbell for bent over rows, the cold still digging into my palms. Like destiny, man, and commitment, I hinge forward, back tight. Eyes out on the ground as if I'm staring into a battlefield. The bar rises, plates clashing like metal thunder in my lats ignite like burning wings. Rep after rep, the burn carves itself deeper into me, etching strength in the bone, fire in the muscle, sweat drops fall, landing like sparks off a forge. But I refuse to slow, every pull is a promise. I will rise stronger than the excuses that try to chain me. My breath quickens, my pulse pounds, the one arrows into a single straight line. Me versus the end, and I refuse to lose. I am a heart overdrive, I push past the pain, past the doubt, past every barrier in my mind. My heart slams like a war drum, fueling a storm that won't stop spinning. I'm not here to survive, I'm here to dominate, to accelerate, to overload. This is overdrive, this is power unleashed. Next shoulder press is up to toe, dumbbells resting on my thighs like twin meteors waiting to be lifted. I kick them up, metal snapping upward as my arms lock into position. Press, the weight drives my arms backward, testing stability, testing result, but I rise, pushing through the trembling fire. Again, 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 until the world shakes and my shoulders burn with molten rage. The mirror shows a warrior, eyes blazing, veins rising, jaw clenched, but the fire demands more. Adrenaline spikes, the music hits harder, my body feels like an engine tearing past a red line. I don't slow, I'd accelerate, I don't slow, I toss where the flesh fails, but the spirit refuses to break. Where the burn becomes fuel, the pain becomes purpose, the struggle becomes glory. My strength climbs, my will hardens, my heart becomes iron. I drop to the floor for push-ups, but these are warm-up, these are declarations. With my flesh jaws, I feel the ground, shockwaves flying through my chest as I grind out power rep after power rep. My arms shake like overloaded engines, but I don't break. Night, I push harder, faster, letting the burn explode through every fiber of muscle. I break to my nitty sprays, nothing but to go low. Hold up the jerv, I tear through the limits that once kept me grounded. I rise with power humming in my veins, strength vibrating beneath my skin. No retreat, no surrender, no weakness. This is overdrive, the place where legends are built. Rep by relentless rep. I stand tall, hands on hips, breath heavy but steady. The iron is silent again, but it tell me the fire keeps roaring. I'm a reminder that tomorrow I'll return and push the engine even harder. The gym hums like a sleeping machine, lights buzzing, speakers rumbling low. Iron stacked in rows like armor on a battlefield. I stand in the doorway for a breath. One inhale to remember who I was. One exhale to become who I decide to be. My heartbeat sinks with the bass line thudding heavier with every step I take. Toward the rack, toward the struggle, toward the version of me that refuses to break. Tonight is not routine. Tonight is a declaration. I wrap my hands around the barbell, feeling every ridge in the steel press against my skin like a contract. No words, no promises written on paper, just a silent agreement. If I give everything, the iron will give something back. I slide plates on each side, the sound ringing out like metal thunder. The weight grows, but so does my resolve. I dug under, let the bar sink into my traps, and step out of the wreck as if walking away from the past. Like my plates on each side. lose my core and drop into the squad. Knees bent, hips back, the floor feels far away. My legs are pillars under a collapsing sky. At the bottom, time slows, the weight crushes down, testing the limits of bone and will. Then I rise, not fast, not easy, but relentlessly. Quads ignite, lungs tighten, veins swell against skin. And still I keep moving upward until the lockout clicks into place and gravity loses this round. I could rack it, I could stop here. Every cell in my body would thank me, but comfort doesn't care about my dreams, and my dreams don't care about comfort. So I bend again and again and again, each rep carving deeper strength into the engine inside my chest. One microphone instead. One microphone. I'm breakable engine, running hot beneath my skin. Forged by reps, fed by sweat, driven by every no. I turn into fuel. My legs shake, but they don't fail. My arms burn, but they don't quit. I am not here to survive the set, I am here to own it. This body is a machine, this heart is an engine, and tonight it will not break. I move to the deadlift platform, ground scuffed and scarred by those who try to move mountains here. I plant my feet just under the bar, toes gripping inside my shoes like claws, digging into the earth. I hinge down, hands closing over cold steel, one overhand, one underhand, like gripping the edges of a door that opens into another version of myself. I pull the slack out of the bar, feel tension low, my hamstrings like coiled cables ready to snap, and then I drag the earth downward, forcing the bar to rise and scrape back, lock, lats engage, keep clenched away, climbs inch by inch, second by second, a slow motion struggle between gravity and willpower. At the top I stand tall, hips forward, shoulders back, eyes burning holes into the mirror, because I know this is exactly where I'm supposed to be. I drop the bar, the crash sounds like thunder under my feet. The echo asks a question, got another one in you? I answered by grabbing the bar again. My lungs are loud, my grip is screaming, my spine is humming with electric cerebral. Quitting now would be a betrayal. Every rep that got me here, so I tighten my belt on my mind and pull again. No more, no, don't slow, don't stop, just power cycling higher with each brutal repetition. Every lift adds another gear, another piston, another layer of steel around a once fragile heart. I am not fragile anymore, I am forged. The pain is not punishment, it is the sound of the engine tuning itself for greatness. I move to walking lunges, dumbbells in each hand, heavy enough to drag my arms to the floor. If I let, if I let, if I let. Hear the thunder, no more slumber, rage inside breaks the number. Chain power, cut the wire, raise the fire, never tire. I bite back, don't hold no slack. Scars like medals, every hit I stack. Cracking knuckles, storming in, locked in, loaded, born to win. Chain power, breaking through, I got nothing left to lose. Chain power, breaking through, I got nothing left to lose. Chained, power, break the system louder. Chain power, breaking through, I got nothing left to lose. death. The air in the gym tastes like dust and determination, a quiet thunder humming beneath the fluorescent lights. Shoes scrape against rubber floors, metal plates clatter like distant war drums, and my pulse wakes up as if it recognizes the battlefield. I tighten my gloves, roll my shoulders, crack my neck. The mirror in front of me shows a version of myself that's ready for revival, not a comeback but a rebirth. Tonight, the iron won't just test me, it will witness me. I walk toward the squat rack, each footstep clicking into rhythm with the bass line thumping through the speakers. My fingers wrap around the bar, cold, rough, alive. I low plate slowly, letting each metal disc ring like a bell marking the start of something legendary. When I'm under the bar, all sound dims, just me, the weight and a thin thread of breath holding everything together. I sink into the squat, hips back, knees flaring, spine stiff as forged steel. At the bottom, the world hangs still, gravity snarls, pressing into my bones, daring me to stay down. But I don't break, I drive upward, quads detonating. Air punching out of my lungs, rising like a resurrection. 1 rep a promise, 2 reps a declaration, 3 reps a rebirth. My legs tremble, my breath stutters, but there's something ancient awakening in my chest. A fire that refuses to be quiet, a voice that whispers more. So I give more. Iron born resurgence, I rise with the weight, I rise with the pain, I rise with the fury that forms. Far rocky red, there's a resurrection. Every sweat tap is closer around without ties, but it all to now. Dragging the world upward inch by brutal inch, hamstrings stretched like cables, glutes locked like pistons, cord tightens as it folded shut. My teeth grind, my eyes narrow, the weight climbs until I'm standing tall, holding triumph in my hands. I lower the bar with a battle cry, exhale, let it thunder against the ground, the echo shaking something loose inside me. I grip again, I pull again, I conquer again. The iron asks, how much fight do you carry? I answer, more than you can measure. Iron-born resurgence lifting me out of weakness, out of excuses, out of the cage of old limits. I rise, no matter the pain. I rise, no matter the weight. I rise again and again, because rising is what the iron taught me to do. Shoulders burning, arms shaking, I grab dumbbells for walking lunges. 2 small anvils dragging at my sides. Step forward, dip down, rise. Each step is a fight, each breath a rebellion, each rep a reminder that strength is built by choice, not chance. My legs waver, vision sharpens, the pain becomes a language my muscles will understand and answer. Finish the lunges with the silent snarl, dumbbells slamming onto the rack like throwing down gauntlets. I chase the burn into leg extensions, let girls calf raises, a relentless storm of control, destruction. Then I hit the bench, chest heaving, hands trembling. I lie back beneath the bar. The first rep flies, the second rep grinds, the third rep shakes the world. But I push, I press, I refuse to let gravity write my story for me. I finish with dips, triceps flaring, shoulders crackling, lungs roaring like hell. Hear the thunder, no more slumber. Rage inside breaks the number. Chain power, cut the wire, raise the fire, never tire. I bite back, don't hold no slack. Scars like medals, every hit I stack. Cracking knuckles, storming in, locked and loaded, born to win. Chain power, breaking through. I got
got nothing left to lose. Chain power, break the system. Louder. Chain in the wire. Raise the fire. Chain power, break the system. Louder. Chain power, breaking through. I got nothing left to lose. Chain, burn it down. One last breath. Chains are gone. This is death.
Lights flicker, bass shakes the walls, and the entire gym feels like a reactor on the verge of overload. My hands pulse, my chest tightens, my heartbeat syncs with the music, a rhythm built for war. I tie my shoes tight in my belt and stare into the mirror until the person looking back feels like a stranger. I'm ready to outperform. Tonight isn't about exercise, it's about ascension. I start with the treadmill, not to run but to ignite. Speed climbs higher, higher, the belt whirring like spinning blades under my feet. My lungs burn in the most beautiful way, he rising inside like a star collapsing. Sweat crawls down my temple, falls onto the console, marks the beginning of another unstoppable session. I jump off mid-run, legs buzzing, heart thunder, and the real battle begins now. I don't warm up for comfort, I warm up to awaken the creature inside me that doesn't understand the meaning of stop. Full of the fearless, pumping through my veins, burning harder with each rep I take. No hesitation, no soft edges, no retreat. I feed the fire with sweat, with grit, with the promise that the old me will never return. I grab the lat, pull down bar, set the weight heavy, heavy enough to question my sanity. I pull shoulder blades squeezing, lats firing like electric wings, core bracing hard enough to shake the cables. Each rep feels carved from stone and stubbornness. I hold the contraction, feel the stretch, bite back, then pull again, dragging power from places I didn't know existed. My breath gets louder, my grip tighter, my mind sharper, until the whole world fades into the rhythm of the lift. Pain whispers, quivers, asks me to slow down. I ignore it, fearless means refusing to negotiate with weakness. Full of the fearless, I turn doubt into gasoline, turn failure into pulsion, turn fatigue into ferocity. Every moment of struggle feeds the flame, and the flame feeds me. I head to the dumbbell rack, rows of cold steel glint under harsh lights like weapons waiting for battle. I grab heavy dumbbells for incline press, hands barely big enough to hold the weight, but strength isn't measured by hands, it's measured by heart. I lie back, kick the dumbbells up, press, 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 press. My chest burns, arms rumble, elbows wobble, but the reps keep rising because I refuse to let them fall. I finish with drop sets, muscles screaming, breath ragged, vision trembling at the edges. The pain tastes sharp, the grind tastes right. I drag myself to the cable machine, clip on the rope and star heavy face pulls. Rear delts ignite in seconds, upper back flexing hard as if fighting invisible chain. Pull, hold, burn. I chase the contraction, chase the fire, chase the feeling that tells me I'm transforming. I move in a biceps curl, strict, slow, merciless. Veins pop, tendons flare, forearms tighten like twisted ropes. I squeeze every rep, like ringing power from raw iron, then triceps, then forearms, then shrugs. A full assault on every muscle that hasn't been pushed for enough. Full of the fearless, lighting up my body like a furnace in riot. I am not done, I am not tired, I am not slow. Down the fire inside me burns too bright.
won't hold no slack. Scars like medals, every hit I stack. Cracking knuckles, storming in, locked and loaded, born to win.
Chain power,
Breaking through,
I got nothing
left to lose. Power, break the system louder.
Chain
Power,
break the system
louder.
Chain power, break the system
Louder.
Burn it down, one last breath. Chains are gone, this is death. Fluorescent lights flicker overhead, casting ghostly halos across the arena of iron and sweat. My headphones drop bass like war drums echoing across caverns. My breath sharpens, my heartbeat rises, my instincts wake the ancient ones, the ones built for battle. Tonight I am not here to train, I am here to prove that nothing breaks me. Bench press begins, the bar in my hands feels like holding destiny by the throat. I lower it slow, feeling the pressure sink deep into my chest, a weight heavy enough to question my right to rise. But I rise anyway, with fury, with force, with purpose. Each rep grows heavier as fatigue sinks its claws into my muscles, but fatigue is temporary, purpose is permanent. I keep pushing. Pain, past pains, past weakness, past the quiet voice telling me I've done enough because I haven't, not even close. I rack the bar, lungs blazing, arms shaking, and I smile because this is where I thrive. Pain is the gatekeeper, effort is a key, and I never stop turning it. Free of the unbroken, I rise where others fall. I stand where others shake. I push where dissolve the farthest side. Me does not dim, it detonates. Every rep is a declaration. I do not quit, I do not bend. I am unbroken. I am unbroken. Weighted pull-ups, now the plate hanging from my belt echoes like a clock. I counting it down to roar. I pull myself upward slow, control ferocious. My back flares wide, arms trembling, grip burning, but I rise. Rep after rep until gravity itself feels like an opponent. I refuse to respect. Rolls next heavy, violent. Each rep rips fire through my upper back as I pull like dragging mountains in emotion. Lap hold down, follow, stretch deep enough to open new dimensions of pain. But pain doesn't scare me, stagnation does. I pull harder, turning struggle into strength. There is no fear when the fire burns bright, only forward. Glory of the unbroken. I transform pressure into power, resistance into rage, pain into progress. Nothing breaks me, nothing burns me. Time for legs, the great equalizer. Lead press stack loaded until it looks impossible. I press anyway. The weight crushes downward, quad screaming, lungs ripping, open vision shaking. But despite the chaos, I move the weight inch by inch with absolute defiance. Walking lunges follows, deeper in a mantra follow across the battlefield of the gym floor. Then stiff leg deadlifts, hamstring stretching like cables about to snap, glutes tightening, spine locked in grim resolve. The burn spreads, but so does the pride. Shoulders now, presses overhead, launching pillars just into the sky. Later rule raises arms, trembling, delts burning like torches. Read the small muscles, big pain, massive payoff. Curls, strict and brutal, pump swelling until my skin feels stretched to tearing. And triceps extends, press downs to every rep, carving armor from attic core. Not for aesthetics, but for dominance. Every crunch, every raise, every twist, etching power in into the foundation of my strength. Fury of the unbroken. I break rise again and again and again and again. Not because it's easy, not because
because I'm gifted, but because I refuse to be any less than unstoppable. Pain sharpens me, pressure lifts me, fear fuels me. I'm broken, I'm shaken, unstoppable. I leave the gym, slow legs, heavy arms, dead lungs roar, but my spirit untouched, stronger, sharper, hungrier. Tomorrow, the iron we power.